Here is Jeta, the kingdom of Dekpo, an empire so proud of its youth that it will attempt to rule without the voice of those who know.
I want to raise an army of young men to run faster than all the neighboring kingdoms. We no longer need your caution.
Your Majesty, an army without memory is a knife without a handle. It cuts everyone, even the hand that holds it.
You speak as if the throne were afraid.
It's not the throne that's afraid, it's the man sitting on it.
In EH, we say that a king who no longer listens ends up ruling over graves.
A tree too eager to grow breaks under the first wind.
That day, Dekpo didn't hear advice. He thought he heard his freedom being bound with words.
Enough. I was not crowned to be watched over by living ghosts. Soon, I will speak to the kingdom, with no one answering me back.
In some kingdoms beyond the Great Forest, it was believed that strength came from muscles and drums, not from wrinkles or silences.
Remember, a king without elders becomes a guardian of the graveyard.
Here is the story of the day an empire tried to erase its wrinkles. Dekpo had just inherited a sacred empire and a burden he did not yet understand.
May the elders guide you.
The elders, let my father die. I will do what the old ones never dared.
Can you believe it? We're going to live in a new empire without weakness.
Trees without roots don't last long.
Look around you. Worn out houses, worn out laws, worn out men. From today, Jeta will be an empire of strength, of speed, of youth.
Strength without memory is madness.
The elders taught us fear. I, on the other hand, will teach you to never bow your head again. Youth of Jeta, you are the future. Isn't that right?
Yes, King!
Then listen carefully. Tonight, you will kill the past.
He's joking, right?
Before the next sunrise, each of you will bring proof that your father, your grandfather, and all the old people in your house have joined their ancestors.
But they raised us.
I want an empire like the first rain. Nothing but green grass. Not a single blade yellowed by time. If any of you disobeys, it's his head that will dry first.
That night, the entire kingdom heard the same order and did not all react the same way.
You're trembling, my son.
The king orders us to kill you.
Then the king has already begun to die.
I cannot kill you, but if I do nothing, they'll cut my head off.
There is worse than losing your head, losing your soul, for example.
We're leaving, now.
Instead of obeying the king, Togolo obeyed something older than fear.
I will come back every night. No one must know you still breathe.
My son, one day it will be your secret that saves the kingdom.
What he didn't know was that by hiding an old man, he had just saved much more than a life. According to the elders, one does not speak to the wise man on an empty stomach. One waits for hunger to leave the mouth to let the truth pass.
You can speak now.
The king has begun. He announced in front of everyone that the elders were yellow grass, that he was going to make us grow alone.
A field without roots? That will make a very beautiful desert.
He already holds your counsel in Hora. He wants to command the young without anyone contradicting him.
Then prepare yourself. A king who cannot stand reprimands will soon ask you for the impossible.
Youth of Jeta, you have killed the past. Now you will serve the future. For my royal steed, I want a hobble woven solely with grains of sand. 3 days. Otherwise, him.
We weave fibers, not sand.
How are we going to do that?
When the king says something, he does it. If we fail, he'll kill us all.
He wants a hobble made of sand, and if we don't weave it, he'll cut off our heads.
It's simple. Bring your ear close. Let my mouth place a word in it that will not break.
When the world asks you for the impossible, first ask it to show you how it has already done it.
Well, my sand hobble.
King, peerless knight, whose sorrow lives only on the milk of the Sahel's white cows. We are your subjects, devoted unto death. We killed our fathers on your single word. If we have not yet woven your hobble, it is not out of refusal, it is out of respect. In our concern to satisfy you perfectly, we ask you to show us your old sand hobble. Let it serve as our model. We will study its weave, and we will weave for you a new hobble so beautiful that it will earn everyone's admiration.
Leave. Come back tomorrow morning.
For the first time, the king had wanted to bind the young, and it was his own word that had just tied him up.
Yesterday, you were insolent. You turned my word against me. Do not think you are done. Now I want a suspended palace, floating between earth and sky. 1 week. Otherwise, the execution ground awaits you.
This time, he's got us.
He wants a palace that floats between earth and sky. Even the spirits don't have that.
Do not let yourself be impressed by the height of his phrases. Tell him you have everything: the stone, the wood, the arms. But that before laying the first brick, you await him to trace himself between sky and earth, the plan of its foundations.
Tyrants adore impossible dreams. They like it less when you ask them to draw them.
Well, have you thought about my suspended palace? Are you ready?
Yes, my king. We are ready. We have gathered all the necessary materials. We can begin work immediately. But to be certain that the suspended palace will be exactly as you desire it, neither too big nor too small, neither too high nor too low, we ask you to trace for us, between sky and earth, the plan of its foundations.
Get out, all of you.
The more he rose on his throne, the more hidden wisdom slipped the ground from under his feet.
Tomorrow, at the hour when the sun is above the skulls of men, the treetops, and the backs of animals, I want to see you here. If I find you in the sun, I will have your heads cut off. If I find you in the shade, it will be the same.
This time I really don't see. Sun, shade, he kills us no matter what.
Then don't choose. Place yourself where the two are disputing. Weave large fish traps with wide ropes. Hide underneath them. Let the light pass through. When he says you are in the shade, show him the sunspots on your skin. When he says you are in the sun, show him the spots of shade.
You don't win against a mad king by shouting louder than him, but by showing him that the same skin can bear both shade and light.
Ah, you've placed yourselves in the shade.
No, king. Look, we are in the sun.
So you are in the sun.
No, king, we are in the shade.
Once again, his promise of death got caught in the mesh of a simple idea.
Tomorrow, come all to the palace square. If you come laughing, your heads will be cut off. If you come crying, they will be cut off too.
Laugh or cry, it's the same, he just wants our heads.
Then give him both. Let him see what it's like, a people who laugh and cry at the same time. Tomorrow, water your eyes with onion juice. Your tears will flow by themselves. And remember to laugh. Laugh at the absurdity of the trap. Laugh at still being alive when he already believes you dead. When he sees that, it will no longer be your fear speaking to his heart, but your contradiction.
The old man had just prepared the stage where the king would finally see himself in the people's mirror. That morning, the king believed he was coming for heads. Instead, he was about to lose his pride.
What is?
King, we are so happy to see you, that we're crying.
And so sad to die that we have to laugh about it first.
For the first time, it was no longer fear speaking to the king, but the living contradiction of his people.
You weep, and you laugh at the same time. No one does that in front of a tyrant, unless an old sage is hiding somewhere. Speak. Who advises you? Who whispers these answers that disarm me?
The moonless knight could finally sense that a light wanted to break through.
I, Dekbu, king of Jetta, swear on the spirits of my ancestors, whoever kept an elder alive shall be pardoned, and that elder will have a place of honor at my side.
King, It is I. I disobeyed your order. I kept my father alive, hidden in the hill. It was he who dictated every ruse to us, and who prevented you from filling this place with corpses.
You knew I could kill you for that.
Above all, I knew that an empire without elders would kill us all more slowly.
Go get him.
For the first time, Dekpo left his palace not to display his strength, but to seek the wisdom he had tried to silence.
So, the king has finally followed his subjects.
I have come to see the one who defeated me without raising a weapon.
I did not defeat you, king. I merely prevented you from killing yourself.
That day, Jeta witnessed a rare thing, a king young enough to admit he was too young.
From now on, I will no longer sit alone. A king without elder counselors is nothing but a blind force striking at random.
Traveling on a dark night is never without danger. A land deprived of wise elders is a journey on a moonless night.
Since that time, they say, the kings of this land have never sat without a circle of sages around them. For no one can see the top of their own head alone, and no empire survives long when it silences those who show it its own limits. Subscribe for more content. If this message resonated with you, leave a like. Share this light with someone